it's William.
And Robin.
With the Riverstone Life. And you know what, Robin?
What, William?
We're going to tell people how we got here because you know what? This might be the first time they came across this channel and just seen our video. Right?
Okay.
And how did we get here, Robin?
Is it a trick question?
No, it's not a trick question. Let's give them a little background about us.
A little background.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to go, how far back you want to go?
I don't know to what started this, because this was not our life.
Well, one day, William thought, I might want to tackle RV transport and see if I like it. See what it's all about.
Let's go back even farther than that, in case they don't even know that.
Okay.
How did we get to this in the first place?
What
You
do
sold
mean?
our home.
Yes, I did.
You made me homeless.
I made you homeless?
You made me homeless, yeah. So then we bought a Riverstone, right?
Right.
Because we were going to do like everybody else did on YouTube. We were going to live the dream of traveling the country, lugging this big thing around, right? Was it fun?
No.
It was not fun?
For me, no.
Okay. We did a lot of fun things though, didn't we?
We did.
We did.
But originally, the Riverstone was to be sitting on top of the property after we run amok.
Yeah, and that just didn't work out the way we planned.
Because we were going to build a beautiful home in the Tennessee mountains.
Yeah, and then what happened was we found out that full-time RV life was really expensive. Or at least the way we wanted to do it, because we wanted to enjoy it. I mean, have fun. I didn't want to just, I don't know, set out in the middle of nowhere, like this heat that we just went through. Could you imagine 106 degrees sitting out there in the heat in that thing?
No.
With no, not really got a generator or solar power. We didn't want a rough life, right? We wanted to stay in the parks, and that stuff's expensive.
It is.
So all of a sudden, it was either we were going to have to change our lifestyle or go back to work and do the 9 to 5 like everybody else. And what happened? I come to you one day and said, hey, I want to be an RV transporter.
No, you said you want to try RV transport. I'm like, what is an RV transport?
And you gave me that look again, like,
Yeah, okay.
Like that look that you gave me when you said we're going to live in an RV full time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that look.
So what the heck is wrong with you, look?
And almost 18 months later, we're still here doing it.
Oh my God, best thing ever.
It's worked out great for us.
It has.
It's worked out great for a lot of people that we brought into this.
You're right.
But you know what we're going to talk about in this video, Robin?
I have no idea,
We're
William.
going to talk about reloads.
What's a reload?
That's what they're going to find out in this video.
Okay.
But let's do another little recap.
Oh, we're bouncing. Woo!
Ooh, we are bouncing. You got to love the roads. We just left Las Vegas, right?
We did just leave LV. Uh-huh.
This adventure started, what, 3 or 4 days ago in Indiana?
It did.
Yep, and then we drove all the way to, where did we go in Arizona?
Prescott Valley.
That was one of my favorite dealers to deliver to. And then we went and, where did we go to that? We went and traveled around and seen all the red rocks.
Right.
And all. What was the name of the town?
We visited
'Cause I always say it wrong.
Sedona.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Say it, William. Sedona.
Sedona.
Yeah, Sedona. I'm not sure
Give
why.
give me some donuts. That's how I remember donuts. I don't know. Sedona. And we had fun. We goofed off, and then we took our time. We went like Lake Mead and Hoover Dam and just goofed off, right?
We did.
And then this morning we picked up this load. Now you know what this is? What is this that we just picked up?
She's huge.
Yeah, but
to me.
That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for what this video is about. What is this we just picked up?
Oh, so I didn't know I was like in a class.
Because we don't discuss these stuff. These videos are not rehearsed.
Okay. We picked up a reload.
A reload. So,
yes.
guys, I never tell Robin what we're going to talk about or what we're going to do, and she never tells me. We just go with it. So when you wonder why some things ain't, if you want to pick our videos apart and find things wrong, yeah, sometimes I say the wrong number, the wrong word, because you know what? I'm just going off the top of my head.
Right.
I mean, I'm ad-libbing or whatever. I mean, it is not easy to do.
No.
But it's real, right?
Yeah.
I think it's real.
Okay.
If we take everything and put it out on a piece of
All
paper.
right, so let's start. We picked up a load from the manufacturer in Indiana.
You just cut me off.
I know, but listen.
All right.
Picked up a load
She does that all the time.
from the manufacturer
Yes,
in
we did.
Indiana, and we dropped that off in Arizona.
Okay.
So we're hanging out in Arizona, and all of a sudden, on the load board, you found a reload.
Reload. And the reason we're bringing this up is because we get so many people that reach out to us and they're like, well, I'm here, I'm living there, I don't want to drive back and forth to Indiana all the time. You better put it in your mind, you are going to have to drive to Indiana. That's just
If you want to work.
If this is just part of the job.
Yeah.
But a load out of Indiana is just a brand new unit coming from the manufacturer going to the dealer most of the time.
Correct.
Okay. A reload, what a reload can be, it can be that same new unit that one of us actually took to that dealer a long time ago, and now another dealer in another state sold it. They didn't have one, and they got it from the closest dealer they could to them.
Right.
And that's what this is with this right now. This is a new unit going there. Okay. Sometimes they close down a store. Sometimes they buy out other stores and they want units brought over to those new stores. All this stuff happens. Okay.
Right.
But the difference, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to reload, you need to ride the wave.
Wave.
Do you know what the wave is, Robin?
You tell me what the wave is.
The wave is you got to work for Wave Express.
Right.
Do you know why? Because they have a lot
why.
more reloads than most places do. And this is, I mean, I'm going by what all the other referrals that come in from the other transport companies tell me.
Right.
I have 6 of them right now that have came from, out of the 6, 4 of them came from 4 different transport companies.
Okay.
And all 6 of those guys told me the same thing.
They had no reloads or minimal
And
reloads?
the whole time that they worked, they never got a reload.
Never, not once?
Never these guys. Now, I've talked to other guys and every now and then, you know.
So
like,
sporadic versus never.
Yeah, these guys said I never got one. I could never get a reload. They don't even, some of the companies don't even have a reload board.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, that's the difference with Wave and their sister company. They have reloads too. Wave's had a lot more because Wave, basically what a reload is if you're working for the dealer like we do, we work for a lot of dealers.
Right.
We also get loads from the manufacturer, but I think we work for the dealer more than we do the manufacturer.
Right. And if you're a dealer, you have loads that need to go here and there and everywhere. Because the customer comes in and says, oh, I want this specific model. Well, we don't have it, but let me check inventory. Maybe we can find it somewhere else. And that's where we come into play.
Exactly.
Because we take it, we pick it up and take it to where it needs to go.
But also, Wave has reloads that comes out of, last year they had us coming out of another
Like
lot.
a yard?
Yeah, you had another yard outside of Boise, like in Meridian or something like that. I can't remember where we were getting those.
Yeah.
But they have a yard in Hanson, Idaho. I know they've got a couple yards in Oregon and maybe 1 or 2 in Washington. We've picked up from the Oregon ones. I don't think we've picked up from
Oregon or Oregon?
Yeah, I say it wrong. But we picked it up from there, and we picked up in Hanson this year all the time. So those are still new units that are built out in that area that are moved around from there. Usually they go mostly out west. They're not going back. So the reason I'm telling you this is,
if you want reloads,
and if you think you're going to go all the way out to California and grab a reload and bring it back to Indiana, I mean, I don't think that could ever happen. I mean, I could be wrong.
Seen it.
You just seen a reload today coming out of Florida going back to Indiana.
Yeah, Jacksonville going to Indiana.
That was kind of weird. Why would you be bringing them back out of there?
Guess somebody in Middlesburg needed one.
So they're bringing them. Maybe they sold it and they didn't have it, and Jacksonville had it. The manufacturer didn't have one because they take time off in July, and they're maybe a little bit behind. I don't know. But that's the difference.
But the bottom line is, if you want the opportunity or have a better chance of having the opportunity of making more money once you exit Indiana and head west, Wave Express.
Wave Express is the company to work for.
I agree.
Also, since Robin said that, you're going to go down there in that description right there, and you're going to click on the little link that takes you to Wave. It's going to ask you how you found out about them. You're going to put the Riverstone Life. Then it's going to ask you who your referral is. Hopefully you use my name, William Sikora, right?
Right.
I get a kickback.
Happened?
I get a kickback.
Okay.
And then you get all the things that we can do to help you. Not the videos are free to everybody, but when you use my name, I don't give up on you. I'm there. You know, I'm trying to help you talk, giving you ideas. And don't get me wrong, I learned stuff from you too.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these guys are retired truckers, and they tell me stuff that I didn't know.
Right.
And then I use their ideas, and then I work with mine, and I come up with the best one.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not, oh, thank you, see you later, bye.
Thanks for my referral money.
Safe
and,
travels.
No, I'm reaching out to you.
You reach out before.
As soon as Wave, usually Wave gives me like a week or 2 ahead of time before you're going to have it.
Right, but before their orientation.
Yeah, before your orientation, I'm reaching out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I try to stay on top of that and help you through it. A lot of them talk to me. Some of them I made great relationships with, and I talk to all the time now. So that's what you get. I don't know.
That's up to you.
It's up to you.
Right.
We appreciate it, and you can do that same thing. They have that referral bonus going on. I'm hoping it's something they keep on for a long, long time. But what you need to understand is, Wave only needs so many drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, sooner or later they're going to be done.
Right?
Yeah, and then probably they'll wait till I'm thinking that they'll go through like towards maybe until maybe November. I don't know. Then maybe taper off until into January or February, and they might because some people won't come back. It's some people. This is not a job for them.
Right.
Some people just have way too many bills. Their truck is wore out. They don't take care of it. They drive too fast. There's just so many things that happen.
Correct.
And then there's just bad luck. You
Yeah.
cannot do any. I had bad luck for 10 years one time. Remember I told you about it? It's like I could not ever get a break for 10 years.
Right.
And it eats on you, and it sucks the life out of you.
Right.
But you got to stay positive and work yourself through it. And that's the stuff that happens in this job.
Yes.
But you're able to make more money with Wave with these reloads. Just don't think you're going to get it every time. And the reason I say that is because I went out here before we took our break, 14 trips out west.
Yes.
I got 11 reloads. I could have got 12. I always say that Robin wanted me to come and get her. She says, no, you wanted to come and get me. It really doesn't matter. The reload was taking me farther away.
Yeah.
And I thought, that might not get another reload. But then I'm driving down the road to pick her up, and then I see another reload that would have brought me back. I would have just been 2 days later, but I would have made more money. And then I would have turned that into, 13 out of 14 reloads out of that out of those trips. So, but this is why you do this job, because you control what you want to do when you want to do
Freedom.
it. Sometimes you make a mistake.
Right.
But that's the reason I do this. And then right now, the reason we do this is because of we get to travel, and it picks up a lot of our expenses.
It says I can't get over your fortune cookie.
Oh, I had a fortune. We had, we splurged a little bit this time. But you know what? It's just because we got such great fuel mileage. I'll throw this in here real quick. Everybody asked me. I took pictures of my fuel mileage and I sent it to the guys because I got so many guys that are texting me going, they're not getting the fuel mileage I am. And I said, Robin, I can't lie. It's right there, And I sent it to them. And then today I'm going, you know what? Maybe the difference is I'm a cruise control guy.
You are.
I'm consistent in life. I'm consistent in my path. I'm consistent in everything I do. Cruise control keeps my speed right there. It keeps me consistent. You got to pay attention, but imagine, me and Ron were talking about this. I just look over at my phone or look over and she can see the truck move or whatever I'm doing differently. If I am focused on all that stuff, you can't tell me that my speed is not going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Oh, definitely.
And it's got to...
If your foot's on the gas,
it's got to affect your fuel mileage.
Yes.
So the guys out there that watch these videos all the time, maybe you're not using cruise control. I'm not a guy that rides with my foot all the time. I'm a cruise control guy.
You are.
So now you learned something about fuel mileage in a video that's supposed to be about reloads.
You're a rambler.
I'm a rambler.
Okay, let's do a little quick recap.
Yep.
Wave Express, they have a vast majority of reloads.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Do you know why they have that?
Why do they have that way?
Well, I've been told that we deliver, and maybe it's deliver and do their reloads. 75% of their loads are done through Wave.
Ooh.
That's what I've been told. So, numbers change from people to people and year to year and month to month, but that's what I've been told in the last few months, that we do 75% of all their work.
That's a lot.
Plus, I know 2 other dealers that we've been doing, what was it called? Campers Inn, I think it's what it was called, and Bish's, I think it's Bish's RV.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've been doing a lot of their stuff, moving them around from stores and stores. So that gives us more reloads.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a reload. A reload is basically just moving it from another dealer to another dealer, or sometimes grabbing it from a dealer and delivering it to the customer that purchased it.
Right.
Because I've had that happen where they wanted me. Remember that one? Colorado, the weather was so bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was you actually purchased it and you're delivering it to the guy's house.
Yeah.
And I know other guys that have done that too.
Right.
So you never know what's going to happen, right?
No.
Okay, so you got your recap again. I'm done talking. If I don't make the lips a flapping, I can't upset some of those people out there. I got a fan club out there that just, if what did one guy say? If the lips are moving,
you're spewing or something.
The shit's a spewing.
Spewing. Spewing.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
I just laugh.
Yeah, you crack me up.
Yeah, I crack me up. I don't take all that stuff. It's not that big a deal to me. So.
Right. But anyway, you may have the opportunity to make more money once you exit Indiana and you head west or head towards west. You can have that opportunity.
Well, see, now since you said that, I forgot, because I get people who are like, hey, I live in Florida, William. Is there any reloads in Florida that'll take me back to Indiana? Well, we just told you about one. Right. And I don't think that happens very often. So don't bank on that one, right?
Right.
I got to get over. We got to send me. But imagine if you're down there. We're in Alabama a lot of times, and a lot of times I am doing other things and I'm not on that load board all the time. Right. And Robin, she's doing other things and not on the load board. So we miss a lot of loads that way.
So it's possible.
But there's loads in that area. Keep somebody busy, right?
Yeah. It's a pretty long state.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on down there. That's going to change different times of the year.
Exactly.
They're not going to be moving as many campers to other stores because they're not selling in the winter. But the other thing that people don't realize, we move those campers Wave moves them for Camping World to all the RV shows.
Yes.
I mean, I know guys that just spent like days doing that.
Right.
I also know that we also move those campers for like when Red Cross moves into these areas from these when they're devastated and stuff. Sometimes they have us move those trailers in for that. So there's the other work.
Yeah.
So you never know in this business what's going to happen.
Exactly.
But Wave has reloads, don't they?
They sure do.
We've been really lucky. I know some guys that have bad luck and just never. I just don't think sometimes they don't have the patience.
Right.
Like I told Robin, she goes, "You were going to get a reload here." I said, "I don't know. We probably spend the night here and goof off, and tomorrow morning wake up and get another reload." It's possible.
It's possible.
But sometimes I don't have patience either, right?
No.
So
sometimes you don't.
this life takes patience.
Right. If you're a person who wants a guaranteed paycheck and you want it on that said Friday, this job is not for you.
No. And if you best way, I know a real good way to learn patience. Get married 3 times. You'll learn a lot of patience, right?
So have I gotten the best version of you since I'm looking over 3?
You got the best version. I mean, I guarantee you, my kids they don't know who I am. You got the best version of me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so
I
it works
guess.
out. So you learned a little bit more about us. You learned about a lot of things. How I get my fuel mileage. You learned about reloads. You learned a little bit how we got into this lifestyle, why we're still doing it.
Right.
I can tell you the reason we're still doing it is because of RV transport. If it wasn't for RV transport, we'd be back in a sticks and bricks, and we'd probably be running another courier business out of that area.
Right.
Because that's how we made a living before, and that's what we do again.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason we got out of the courier business is because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
COVID changed everything. It slowed it down. We lost some contracts because the companies were having financial problems.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to regroup, and you have to,
Exactly.
That's the same thing with this RV. The reason we came across this, and when RV doesn't work for us, we'll find something else, and we'll still share that on the channel. But I hope this stays for a long time.
Right.
Right. So if you're thinking about buying a camper and you just watch this video, get your butt out there right now and buy it. And don't believe all the stuff in the markets. I talk to a lot of people. Yes, sales have been down, but not on the units that we're delivering.
No.
Like this thing we got behind us right now, I mean, this is what people are buying. They're buying these travel trailers. They're not buying those $1 million buses and all that expensive stuff. They fell off on that.
Right.
The stuff that we deliver is what's selling, and that's why we're still busy.
And most people are buying 2. So they can have
we've
one
met
from
people.
here
I met
and
one
over
person.
there.
They bought 3.
Yeah.
It was cheaper for them to set those 3 campers up across the United States in 3 separate areas than it was to lug one around all the time in the 3 places that they like to be.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so.
But anyway, we're done.
We're done?
'Cause you're a rambler.
I'm a rambler.
You are a rambler.
Isn't there a song, Rambling Man? Or something? I haven't sang a song in a while.
No, you're not.
Okay. Kind
Maybe
of hurt my feelings.
Maybe later.
All right. Okay. How do you end these videos, Robin?
Always.